Hello, I'm back. I am so sorry it has took so long for me to do an update. This isn't the channel that I was on last time. For some reason I cannot get back on that channel. So, CMS update. This is a word of warning to everybody out there that's on the CMS, Child Maintenance Service. Make sure that you keep on asking them if your child, who you may not see, is working, because this is what's happened with me since last time. I've been having letters saying that in this year 2021 January I received a letter saying that my payments would be going up, even though my circumstances have not changed whatsoever. So prior to that, I have rang them up in, I think it was August, September, October and December for different things, mainly because they're saying my payments are going up, and also to say that I think he's working. I think he is working. Again, all I get out of them is they will speak to the parent and care about this, which to me is done, but hey ho. And anyway, these times they're saying no, he's not working, no, not working, no, definitely not working. Right, okay. So fast forward to January again. I have a letter saying that my CMS payments are going up, and obviously, like I've just stated, nothing's changed. So I also explain all this, and he's like, yeah, it's all automated, don't worry about it, blah blah blah, which you do worry about these things, because at the end of the day, if it's automated or not. And he said that they would sort all this, the caseworker who I spoke to said they would sort all this out, don't worry about it, blah blah blah. And I said, by the way, I think he's working. I'm sure he's working, because I've seen an article in the paper, and there he is, proud as punch at his new job. So he's like, okay, we'll get hold of him, we'll find out what's happening. Okay, cool. Didn't hear nothing. And then the end of January, boom, money comes out, deductions of earnings, which is the amount that they said that they're going to take off me when I told them it was too much. So I rings them up, and lo and behold, actually, sorry, I didn't ring them up. I rang them up after I went on the portal. I had a message on the portal stating, and this is the big one, I shouldn't have been paying anything from the 7th of September 2020. So I rings them up, and basically they have told me, because I said, oh, well, that money doesn't belong to her or him, it belongs back to me. Shouldn't have been paying it. I've paid my dues, shouldn't have been paying it. 500 quid, I think it adds up to, roughly. Might not seem a lot of money to some, it is to me. 500 quid's 500 quid. So they're saying that I might not be entitled to it, and I'm like, why not? And their excuse is, well, you should have rang up every September. And I'm like, what do you mean? To ask if he's still working. At the end of every school term in September, ring up and ask, so that here's a mental note for everybody, make sure you're ringing up. So my argument is, no. I have been ringing up, for one. Secondly, I'm paying an admin fee to you lot. You supposed to do all this. My job is to make sure that I earn enough that that money gets sent across. Then payments are paid. Not any of this rubbish, well, it's your job to do this and it's your job to do that. No, 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 no. Every parent, whether it be the parent paying, what, or the parent in care, has an email, texts, letters, and phone calls stating that if you have any change whatsoever in your circumstances, you should ring up and let them know. That's exactly what I've done. Now, if the parent in care, my ex, has not done this, that is not down to me to chase up. I don't speak to her, don't want to speak to her, to be fair, because she's just not reasonable. She's not one of these people that can be reasonable. So that is surely down to the CMS. I pay the admin fee that they take off a percentage of that payment so they can sort all this out. Now on their system, it should have brought a red flag up or something on their system that that child is now working. I can't ring up the CMS, not the CMS, sorry, HMRC, and turn around and say, well, I think he's working. Could you let me know, please? Because he's 18 years old. So that means, they won't give me no information whatsoever. None. So a word of warning to everybody out there that's dealing with the CMS. Make sure, at the moment, I'll do the word of warning first. Right, the word of warning is, make sure that you ring up and you are asking, and if you have to, record the conversation or write down on a piece of paper and who you spoke to. Ask, is that child still working? Could you find out? Keep all corresponding letters stating that they have checked and know he's not working. Otherwise, you're going to go through this rigmarole I'm going through, because they're investigating it and it's going to take a couple of weeks, which is funny because every time I owe them money, that quick. But now they owe me money. Oh, well, we've got to investigate it, blah, blah, blah. Which is fine. Go through it. Go through your video calls, your voice calls, recorded calls. It's there. It should be. If it isn't, I won't know why. Because I've been asking and I've been saying that I'm sure he's working. So, just a word of warning to everybody out there that is dealing with these people, company, whatever you want to call them. Make sure that you've got your evidence and that you are basically ringing up every time and asking them, is my child still working? Is my child working? And ask them to find out and send a letter out corresponding to that. Because if you're not, you'll just keep paying. You'll keep paying. They told me that I got paid till March, I think it was March 2022. That's what the letter stated, and I've got paid something stupid. But he turned 20 and yesterday. So, and that's what the argument was about. Well, the disagreement, should I say, until I asked him, well, I'm sure he's working anyway. So, keep on them. Don't take no for an answer. Definitely don't take no for an answer. Because the caseworker who I spoke to last week, 2 weeks ago, told me that I wasn't going to get no money whatsoever. And I was like, I'm not accepting that. It's down to you, not me. This is why I pay the admin fee. So, like, basically, you know. And if you didn't know, then you should be going to the parent in care who has had that money that she isn't entitled to, so it's classed as basically fraud, and saying, right, you pay us back, and we give him the money and you pay us back, or I take you court. And you'll be forced with court costs and all the rest of it, because you won't win that one. Because you shouldn't have had the money in the first place. So, anyway, that's me on about the experience. Unfortunately, the nasty stuff. If you watch my other channel, you'll understand why. But yeah, and dealing with the CMS. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. It's entirely up to you. This is just me giving advice out willy-nilly. Chin up, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but you've got to watch them like an hawk. Can't express myself with that one enough. Watch them like an hawk. Read every single letter that you're getting. Make sure that you've got the proof, because that's one thing that they always come back on. Well, we've got to investigate it to prove that you did say this or you did do this. If you've got it written down, who you spoke to, what day, what time, what the discussion was about, or even call record them, but you must tell them that you're recording the conversation. Otherwise it won't stand up in court if you have to take them court. That's a big one. Okay, best of luck to everyone out there. Good luck. Bye.